Hi, Aries. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripecolor, and this is your reading for the month of October. And I got my little mini message is kind of Rome wasn't built in a day. Like you can get accomplished what you can get accomplished, and you know, it's this energy of like build it slowly and surely, and like I want to whatever my goal is. Okay, but sometimes it takes time. But you do it as much as you can do, and don't make yourself crazy. It's like, oh, it's not done. Like that's what I'm getting. Please like, subscribe, share. Sometimes I have to do it right away. I forget. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications for private readings. I have beautiful things on my website, ripecolor.com. I'm not going to be doing the weeklies this week, but you know, I'm still here. I'm still available for readings. I think I'm I'd like to be out of here by October 1st, and today is the 28th, and I don't have a place to go. So I have a lot of feelers out. I'm going to see a place tonight, but I'm already kind of not sure about it, which isn't a good sign. Tonight? No, tomorrow night. Yeah, working away toward a new direction. This is the new direction, toward healing, toward something new. So like a whole new project, and really being in the work and really enjoying the work. And as you're working, you get ideas, and kind of trusting your own thoughts, and trusting your mind as to what has to be done, and establishing something new that's going to be solid, nice, using your intuition, and being really kind. There's an interesting energy. I feel like there's an energy, because I remember what I said earlier. I feel like there's an energy of really like allowing yourself to be kind to yourself and to others around you, um, that'll really, really benefit you. Things move really, really slowly here, like super slowly. And they know how to like allow things to like form. If you take the Jello out of the refrigerator, they eat a lot of Jello here. I've eaten Jello since I'm a kid. Jello is a big thing. But if you take the Jello out too early, then it's not Jello. So like, and being, I don't know, kind and loving and comforting to yourself and to others. Very interesting. Yeah, taking responsibility, but not the King of Wands takes responsibility for all sides. He takes responsibility for, oh, I ordered the wrong thing. Sorry. He takes responsibility for, well, I really thought it was going to go this way, and it didn't. And we spent time, we spent money, and we spent effort, and did the best I could do, and we'll try again. There's that energy in the King of Wands. There's this energy of oh no, owning up, owning up. It's kind of like you have an appointment with somebody and they don't show. Now, certain people, like, they don't show, or they're so late, it's almost like they didn't show. And then they don't do anything, they don't say anything. It's almost like they're entitled, right? And then there are other people, like something came up and they call you before, or they call you right after, they say, I'm running really late, or something got in my way. Can we reschedule for tomorrow? It's on me. I'm really sorry, right? But that's the energy of the King of Wands. It's not like, well, I got here when I could get here. It's not like that at all. So I feel like, like this whole thing that you're building that is going to take some time. It's like, okay, this is what we got accomplished today. It was less than I thought we would, but we got it accomplished and it's accomplished well. A little bit of, yeah, toward, being self-reliant, toward an energy of wealth. There's an energy of comfort. There's an energy of comfort. You know, say you're building, I don't know, a physical room on your house yourself. And, you'd like for it to be done by the winter, but, you know, as you're realizing, it's like, you know what? It might not be done by the winter, but what we can do is we can get the frame up, we can get the electricity in it, we can get it so that it's waterproof, and then we'll begin again in the spring. But it's like I'm taking full responsibility. Um, you know, and I also, it's like, well, if I work 16 hours a day, it's like, um, if you work 8 hours a day and do it really well, as opposed to being under the gun and doing it, I don't know, in a mean fashion or in a half-assed fashion, it's like, then what have you got? Then the room becomes this burden, and it doesn't become like, let's say you're building like a greenhouse attaching to the house, sort of like, it doesn't become pleasant. You'll always have that memory of like, oh, I worked so hard on it, and now it has to give me something back, as opposed to I made something really beautiful and I worked very meticulously at it, and I'm really proud and comfortable. Yeah, because there's no Russian creation. Hmm. Isis, Isis, and I think that'll lead you to a new place. Very interesting. It'll lead you toward being open. Imagine. So I would love to have outdoor space here. I really would. And so the place that I'm going to go look at, the reason I'm looking at it is because it has a private uh, terrace patio. I don't know if it's the roof of the building. I haven't seen the apartment yet, so I don't know. Um, that's the reason I'm looking at it. That's the reason I'm looking at it, because the weather here is always just about the same. So in January it gets cooler, but during the day it's always like it always hits like 70 generally, even in January, February. So at night it'll go like overnight, it'll go to like 47. But even last night, so I was out there and it was like, I don't know, 10. It was a little bit chilly. So I put on a scarf, it was like 60. And I wore like long sleeve. I'm wearing long sleeves. I wore long sleeves and I could still sit outside. It was really nice. It was really nice. And I would really, if I have the opportunity and everything else makes sense, I'm not just gonna, well, I have an outdoor space, so I might as well go live in the park. um, then I'd like that. But it's about being open to something new. And I'm from New York, so any kind of outdoor living is sort of like, really? I'm just grateful I can open the window like 2 weeks out of the year. But here, it's like you can leave the window open all day, every day. Really nice. And I feel like if you build something slowly and deliberately, then you'll get to enjoy it and it'll bring you emotional satisfaction, which might be like a different way of doing things. Yeah, changing your mind, and not being a tyrant in your own mind. Yeah, and stop putting yourself under pressure. It's like, oh, it's got to be done. I was talking to this young lady who is downstairs. She's one of the other guests. She's really lovely, and it's like we make plans, and it's like, well, it was supposed to be done by then, and when it, blah, 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 and it's like it'll get done when it gets done. I'm like, Stop driving yourself crazy. It'll get done when it gets done. You're on it, you're working on it, and it'll happen as it happens, and it'll grow as it's supposed to, right? Some years, like the flowers come up in this month, or some years they come up in that month, and it's like, it's fine. It's fine. Getting like that's the energy, like patience. This is energy of patience, allowing, and uh, and enjoying the process. All right. Paying attention to detail, following a new direction, trusting your own thoughts, not allowing your own thoughts to drive you crazy, changing your thinking, taking responsibility, trusting your intuition to build something new that's very comforting, that's very that's kind of based in spirit and in your dreams. And it's a new path toward being financially and emotionally. I'm getting financially because I have both of these. Um, Independent but satisfied. It's really nice. Blessings. Oh, I never forget. There's always something I forget.